Kornbread comes from a crab name, from marching in the band, you feel me? Growing up in New Orleans, of course, Mardi Gras, everybody know that, you know, marching in the band was a big thing. Your first year in the band, you like a crab. You ever saw School Days? How they make them do stupid shit, shave their head, you know? So, basically, that was my crab name, Kornbread, you know? Personal, you know, and feel good music, you know, it's basically it's music that I'm writing from my heart. I'm writing from my experiences. You feel me? Putting it on beat, my life on the beat, your life on the beat, my nigga life on the beat. You feel me? My old lady life on the beat. You feel me? It's a lot of songs I remember, you know. I grew up on R&B, you feel me? You know, that old town music, you feel me? I can't really think in one particular song, you know, there's just so many, you know. Of course, Tupac, he's the reason why I started writing and trying to express myself through words, you know. A lot of the old school cats, you know, Marvin Gaye, of course, you know, my parents, you know, I'm gonna scratch that, my father, you feel me, his old ladies, you know, they bump that, drink, have fun at night, that's all I used to hear, you feel me, but, man, I don't know, it's music, it's just so much music. It's really hard to just single out a few of them right now. Personal, experience, real, and music. Nah, I never got into no talent shows on, you know, music. I never got into no type of contest, you know. I did a couple of opening up shows for, you know, a couple of people, but fun, I got the thrill out of it. You know what I mean? I got a rush. You feel me? My experiences, you know, my life story, your life story, my friend's life story, my neighborhood, you know, my area. That's my music. Oh man, let me see. Start out first, meeting these guys named Rick and Charlie Lowe, Sky's the Limit Records, you know, putting a budget behind me, you know what I mean? Then the big piece to the puzzle is Kingpin, you hear me? Kingpin, BIGGA, you feel me? Every other DJ that I done met so far, I done established a relationship with, you know what I mean? But it gotta be Kingpin, that's the biggest piece to this puzzle right here. That's the reason why I'm right here right now, you hear me? My voice, my style, you know. I don't try to sound like nobody else. You know, me, just being me, what I talk about, the lane that I'm in. I ain't a metaphoric type rapper, you know. I keep it plain Jane, you feel me? But I make sense with it though. I'd be lying to you if I told you it's really not about the money, it's all for love. Shit. I'm trying to get paid, you know. I'm gonna do this music regardless because it's in my heart. Just being patient, you know, being patient, grinding, sticking to your craft, believing in what you're doing, being your biggest critic and your biggest fan at the same time, you know. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. It's like the lottery, you know. Shit. I show a broader aspect of what goes on behind the scenes, like the street team, DJs, you know. It took some years of me being, you know, trying to be a rapper, so-called rapper, artist, or whatever. You know, it took some years before I really found out the behind the scenes. I make that different, you know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be the first nigga to put that out there. You know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna change. That's what I'm gonna magnify. You feel me? The street teams, the hustle, the grind, the behind the scenes. You know, this a new experience for me right here, and I'm just soaking it all up. You heard me? Learning as I go along. You feel me? And realizing, yeah. I wouldn't really put one thing as an overall. It's a whole things that come into play, you know. It's you know, production wise, as far as in a good studio, you know, it's hard to find that, you know. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, I was doing music a while before I came to Florida, and I was recording out of closet before, you know, I got to a real studio, and that was at the end of my stand up in New Orleans, like 05, 06. I mean, 05, 04. Come out here to Florida, you know, you meet people, and, you know, you're like, damn, I ain't have that, you know, like real studios, and, you know what I'm saying, and real production, and it's just crazy, man. I'm learning a lot. I'm blown by a lot of shit, you feel me? I'm blown. Of course, and especially if the fans like it, I'ma love it. You know what I mean? That's when it becomes entertainment then, you know? I wrote it from the heart, and evidently it got up in, you know, those fans' hearts where they want to come out and pay and see me performing now. It's an entertainment standpoint now. So of course I'ma do that. I'ma love doing that. This company I was with called Water Entertainment, you feel me? We did this thing for like a TV show, and you know, it was live, you feel me? I went on stage, did my thing, performing, and dropped the mic, you hear me? And that was the most embarrassing time ever, because I had to pick the mic up. Then after the performance, people, you know, was able to call in and ask questions. You know what I mean? You know, that was the most embarrassing moment ever. Why, that's just life experience. You feel me? Just experiencing that in real life. A lot of things don't go right, you hear me? So you gotta learn how to compose yourself and just know that you can't control and make everything happen the way you want it to happen, you feel me? So you just, you know, just sit back and you just be patient, you know. Put your faith in God up, you know, whatever religion you follow, you feel me? Whatever teachings you was taught coming up, you feel me? Mine was just being patient. Oh, that nigga was cool, you heard me? That nigga was cool, man. He ain't really get into no type of trouble, you feel me? He stayed to himself, you know what I mean? He wasn't nothing to fuck around with, you feel me? But He wasn't the type to go looking for none of that. He loved his family. You feel me? He was an okay dude. He was a good dude. Period.